The playoffs are here, and you can predict the action all the way to the finals with FanDuel Predicts. Predict the spread, the total points, and even the game-winning moments that make the playoffs. Sign up and get a $25 bonus with FanDuel Predicts.
Offered by FanDuel Prediction Markets, LLC, a registered futures commission merchant. 18-plus bonus is non-withdrawable and expires 7 days after receipt. Trading derivatives involves significant risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Manage your activity with their consumer protection tools. Restrictions apply. See terms at FanDuel.com/predicts/bonus-offer-terms.
Governor, what do you make of President Trump wanting to come to the NBA Finals? If the Knicks are possibly playing, do you think that he would go and you would also sit?
No.
What do you think of him saying he's a lifelong Knicks fan? I think that's how the Times reported it.
I'd ask him to name the starting lineup from 1993 championship team and see how he does. If the president wants to come to a championship game in New York City, I suspect he'll also be at World Cup events. I mean, he comes to the fights. It doesn't affect what I do. My job is to keep New Yorkers safe and, celebrate the extraordinary teams that we are blessed to have in here in the city of New York. So I don't see any problem with him coming.
The Knickerbockers did not win the NBA championship in 1993. You were only off by 20 years, Kathy, baby, 20 years. That's why 2 days ago, even before Hochul embarrassed herself yesterday, if you go to my Twitter account, @SidRosenberg19, it's there. 2 days ago, I called out both the mayor Mamdani and the governor Hochul as being phonies and frauds. They can't wait to go on Twitter after the Knicks win. Yeah, let's go Knicks. They know nothing. They know nothing. They've never heard of Hawthorne Wingo or Rory Sparrow, Mike Newland or Johnny Newman. They know nothing. And when Hochul says yesterday, I would ask President Trump to tell me about the 93 Knicks championship team, unless Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Horace Grant, and B.J. Armstrong were on the Knicks. He's going to have a tough time doing that because it was the Bulls, stupid, not the Knicks. Now, look, in the big scheme of things, when you want to tax people up the ass and you lie to them about it, when you want the rich to basically leave and then you beg them to come back, when you're allowing people to get beat up on the streets of New York and feign like you care, but don't really do much about it. Andrea Stewart Cousins and Hasty. I don't see Hochul there every day with legislators trying to reverse some of the damage that her and Cuomo did. I don't see any of it. So in the big scheme of things, the fact that she doesn't know basketball is not the main thing. If she was a great governor, and she flubbed the Knicks yesterday, I'd give her a pass. But she's probably the worst governor in the history of the state. And she's a fraud, a liar, a hypocrite when it comes to the local teams. Now, she knows about the Bills. I'll give her that. But I hate to upset Bruce Blakeman. Cuomo did the same thing. The Bills are not really a New York team, okay? They're basically Canada. I know they're the only team that plays their home games in New York. I understand the Jets and Giants play in New Jersey. But they're still the New York Giants, the New York Jets, and the people in this city don't care about the Buffalo Bills, okay? We like the quarterback. He's a heck of a player, but nobody cares. So anyway, she embarrassed herself yesterday, and it's just more fodder for the man that's going to beat her come November. You can write that down now. It's already collecting interest in the bank, that prediction. Bruce Blakeman will be the next governor here in New York, and I had the chance to see Bruce speak again. He's so good. Friday up in Hudson Valley, Rockland County, at the big Mike Lawler event with President Trump, and Blakeman rocked the place. And also, which I played earlier today, Bruce, because he loves me, I love him too, gave me a nice shout-out. 6,000 people in the crowd. He said, I know you all listen to Sid Rosenberg, and they do, and they're all listening right now. So with that said, here he is, Nassau County Executive and the next governor here in New York, my brother Bruce Blakeman. Bruce, good morning, pal. How are you?
I'm doing good, Sid. Now, you're a sports guy.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can take a stab at the 93 championship NBA starting lineup. Of course, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Bill Cartwright. Would that be right?
That would be right, who actually got traded to the Bulls in exchange for Charles Oakley when he came to the Knicks.
That's right. And let's see, Horace Grant.
Yep.
Would that be right?
That would be right. He was the 4.
And John Paxson?
That would be right.
All right. Okay. All right. I'm on my stuff. But everybody knows 1973, it was Reed, DeBusschere, Bradley, Monroe, and Frazier.
Right.
Monroe took Dick Barnett's place.
Very
Earl
good.
Monroe came from the Baltimore Bullets.
Very good.
And, of course, the key trade that year was Jerry Lucas, who was a sixth man. He was an NBA All-Star, but he played as a sixth man, first off the bench on the championship 1973 team.
That is fantastic. I mean, that's not even good, Bruce. That's fantastic. And I'm here to tell you, you got all that right, you know that already, that neither Hochul or Mamdani, for that matter, have any idea what you're talking about. They have no idea what you're talking about. So just say it. Come out and say, I'm rooting for the Knicks. They're the home team, but I know nothing about the organization. Bruce Blakeman, you clearly do. So here's the good news. If you don't win in November, and you will, you're going to win. But if you don't, I'd call ESPN. How about that?
Well, first of all, we're going to win. And second of all, let me tell you something about these Knicks this year. I have never seen a more prolific team in the playoffs than them. I will be shocked if they don't win the NBA title because I have never seen a team on a roll like this. You can throw in the Bulls, you can throw in the Lakers, you can throw in the Celtics, you can throw in the Knicks from the 70s. These guys are winning by 25, 30 points. It's crazy.
It is, and winning some of those games by 30 points on the road, closeout games 3 times against Atlanta, Philadelphia, and Cleveland. They wrapped up the series, all 3 on the road, winning by 30 points or more. So I couldn't agree with you more, Bruce. But again, this little conversation, I know we're kind of poking fun at Kathy, but it goes to show you how much you know about our city and our state, how much you care about everything from crime, taxes, to the Knicks, and how little the rest of these people know, how little they care. And it's shocking to me. Here she wanted to take a shot at Trump. Now she ends up taking a shot. This is unbelievable. Donald Trump Jr., I'm not sure if you saw this. He took a shot at Hochul yesterday. He made fun of the fact that she didn't know that the Knicks didn't win it in 93. He said, my dad knows that. And she said, well, I'm glad he knows that. He didn't go to your wedding. I mean, that is such a low blow that Hochul would go there, the junior wedding with President Trump, and President Trump didn't go. I know why. A perfectly good reason. But anyway, why would Kathy Hochul go there? Why would she do that?
Because she's not a nice person. She's not a nice person. She doesn't care about the residents in New York State. And, of course, she would go that low because, basically, look at the way she is treating the people in this state. There is no economic activity at all. We're number 41 out of 50 states in economic development. No wonder why our kids don't want to stay here. And now she's running rich people out of town. Well, they create jobs. They are the people that create prosperity so that we can live better. And then on top of that, now with all these sanctuary city laws that our police can't cooperate with ICE now, I removed from my county alone 2,000 illegal migrants with criminal records from attempted murder to rape to burglary to robbery, carjacking, drug dealing, gang activity, because we worked with ICE and we didn't raid one school, Sid, not one daycare center, not one hospital, not one church. We worked with ICE. Nobody got hurt, and we removed these criminals from our communities. And how can she be a person that cares about our communities if we would still have those 2,000 criminals, not just in Nassau County, but in the whole state, the whole metropolitan area? They would be running around rampant, just creating havoc and making people unsafe. What kind of person does that?
I don't know. I'm still trying to figure out. I saw some lady on television yesterday arguing with some host, I don't know, about what a great job Mamdani's doing, how he's making things more affordable and housing, and he's done nothing. He's got ideas, some of which are so ridiculous that the city council wouldn't even consider it, but he's done nothing. But that didn't stop this young black girl from going on TV yesterday and lauding him. And Hochul, the same thing. Look, I love you. I'm biased, okay? I'm biased. If it's Blakeman, if it's Trump, that's it. I love you guys way too much. But I'm willing to listen. Somebody tell me, like I'm a first grader, like Denzel Washington said in the movie Philadelphia, like I'm a first grader. Tell me what Kathy Hochul has done to improve the lives of New Yorkers, whether it's Brooklyn or Rochester or Monticello or Binghamton. What has she done to improve the lives of New Yorkers? Give me two things, two.
You can't name them.
Correct.
What I've found wherever I've gone in the state, whether I've been up in the North Country, Western New York, the Hudson Valley, the Southern Tier, Long Island, New York City, it's the same story. I was with some black middle-class homeowners in Springfield Gardens a week ago, and they were so pissed that Mamdani and Hochul would even consider a 9.5% property tax increase, or that there would be a tax on their estates when they passed, that they wouldn't be able to leave their small businesses to their kids and grandkids. That's what these people want to do. They want to suck all the wealth out of your families so that the government can control every aspect of our lives. And I will stop that. Look at our utility bills, 70% higher than the national average. Someone's becoming a billionaire with these science projects that we get billed for but produce very little energy. So you can go line, chapter, and verse of how Kathy Hochul has made us more miserable. And now with her comrade, Zoran Mamdani, I'm telling you right now, people are not happy with him. I have been in New York City a lot in the last month. I question people. I have them on video, young people, saying, this guy promised us everything, and we've gotten nothing from this guy. And that's because he's a communist. He wants to take your property. He wants everybody to make the same wages. He wants government to control every aspect of our lives. And as governor, I will stop that.
I know you will. I know you will. And I feel the momentum sitting in that crowd in Rockland County on Friday. You know what I get told all the time, Bruce? And I'm sure you hear the same exact thing. I get told this every day. Forgetting about President Trump at the federal level in Washington, D.C., and the Iran conflict and the midterms and all that, which is obviously very important. People talk about saving New York, forgetting about another 3+ years of Mamdani or who's going to run in 29. My name gets thrown out there and a bunch of others. They say the only way we can save New York State, the only way, is if Bruce Blakeman wins. Now, that's a lot of pressure. Right on you. You got to be the guy. You got to be the guy to save New York State, because the potential of Hochul and Mamdani together for more years will destroy whatever's left. There's not much left, right, between Cuomo and Hochul and de Blasio, Adams, and Mamdani. There's not much left. But the pressure on you is immense, and people are saying it every day. Independents, Democrats, and Republicans. The only man that can save this state is you. You're aware of that, yes?
Sid, every day I wake up with that weight on my shoulders, but you know how I get through the day and I persevere? Because I know I'm doing it for the right reasons. Not because I just want to be governor, not because I want a title, not because I want people to, celebrate me. I'm doing it for our kids and our grandkids. This state used to be the Empire State, a great state. We respected the rule of law. We loved American values. Taxes were reasonable. Our electric bills were reasonable. Right now, what we have is we have a situation where we are in a death spiral as a state. We are going down the tubes, and it won't be a place where we're going to want our kids and our grandkids to grow up and raise a family. So the fact of the matter is that we have to get in this fight together. It's not just me. It's you, Sid. You're a warrior. It's everybody out there that's listening. Get in the fight to save this state for your kids and your grandkids. That's all I ask. Because if you all are in that fight for the same reasons I am, we're going to win. We're going to persevere. We're going to change the state. It's going to be a state where people are happy again. It's going to be an affordable state, and it's going to be a safe state.
Bottom line. So what's on the schedule now? Like, what does Bruce Blakeman do today and the rest of the week? I know that we'll be marching together. I'm looking forward to that on Sunday, the Israeli Day Parade. That's become tradition for me now, Bruce. I love that. Get the whole crew out there, Mazi Pilip and Abe Hamra and Gabe Boxer, a host of others. So we'll march together on Sunday on Fifth Avenue in New York City. But what the next couple of days look like before that?
Well, today I'm up in Albany. I'm going to a fundraiser right now. I'm on my way there. I'm going to then go to the Capitol, have a little press conference at the Capitol. Then I've got 2 meetings in the Hudson Valley on the way back down to Manhattan. Then I'm meeting with the mayor of Jerusalem. And then I'm going to give a speech at the World Zionist Organization. And then I have another event in Brooklyn. I got to take a look and see what that is. But the fact of the matter is that we are rolling, and we have the momentum. We just got 64,000 signatures to put me on an independent line. So we are doing really, really well. We are raising money. People are contributing all amounts. And they're getting behind the campaign, and we've got tremendous momentum, and we're going to win this thing, Sid.
I think we are, too. I think we're going to win, too, and New York is going to get themselves a governor that we deserve and we need. Last one. I remember President Trump saying back in the early days when he first became president, he said, I never realized just how fun politics is. Now, you've just won your second consecutive Nassau County race, and you're the best executive in the history of that position. Now you're running for governor. Is this fun for you?
Yes. It is a lot of fun. It's a lot of hard work, but it's fun. It's fun meeting people from all over the state, from different walks of life. 1 minute I'm up talking to farmers in beautiful farm country upstate. The next day, I'll be down in the Bronx talking to bodega owners about safety and crime and how shoplifting has gotten out of control. And, this state is a beautiful state, and it's got beautiful people, and I'm going to be proud to be their governor.
And for folks who want to help out, whether it's get involved with you, Bruce, in this great run or donate to the campaign, what's the best way to help out Bruce Blakeman this morning?
BlakemanForNewYork.com. BlakemanForNewYork.com. Go to my website. Get on Instagram. Go on Facebook. Look at all our tweets. We're on a roll, and get on board because this is going to be a ride to victory, not only for me as a governor, but for the people of the state of New York. We're going to bring prosperity back. We're going to bring jobs back. We're going to make it more affordable. And we are going to make us a safe and great state again.
I love it. Bruce, you're the absolute best, man. I'm so proud of you, so excited. This has been a great run already. It's only a couple of months in. I see the polls. I feel the momentum. I'm with the people in New York City, in the Hudson Valley, on the island. We'll see it Sunday, too, on Fifth Avenue in New York City. Bruce Blakeman, keep kicking ass. You will be the next governor here in New York. I love you, pal. Thank you so much.
Love you too, Sid. God bless you. Thank you all.
You too. The great Bruce Blakeman right there, the Nassau County executive for a second time, and now has his sights set on governor, and he's going to win come November, folks. Write it down right now. Bruce Blakeman is going to beat Kathy Hochul come November.
Thanks for listening to Sid and Friends in the Morning. You can hear Sid and Friends in the Morning weekday mornings at 6. If you like the podcast, share it with your friends and listen anytime at WABCRadio.com and download the WABC Radio app. Hit that subscribe button on all major podcast platforms. Plus, follow WABC on social on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and X. See you next time for a new episode so you never have to wonder.
What the heck is going on here?